The economy, despite external factors of influence, continues to show growth. Both tax and non-tax revenues are increasing. In other words, the budget has shown growth compared to last year, despite all the negative factors and external pressures. The main driving forces, as is clear, are the Federal Target Program and national projects. There are 12 national projects and 42 regional projects underway, and within the framework of national projects, up to 200 major facilities are being built or renovated. These include capital repairs across all networks, healthcare, education and housing, and utilities infrastructure. The largest projects relate to waste processing facilities, which are entirely federally funded. 3 eco-techno parks will be built for Crimea to address the long-term problem of waste accumulation over previous years. One will be commissioned this year, one in 2026, and one in 2027. The total capacity will be 860,000 tons, fully supported by the government, following your direct order. This will also allow us to process the previously accumulated waste. Under the federal digital program, we have 68 billion rubles allocated for this year. Among the projects are 36 water-related facilities, and the largest include 3 new schools, one in Yevpatoria, one in Feodosia, and one in Ukromnoye in the Simferopol district. These are large schools, each designed for a total of 1,800 students. There are also 4 kindergartens for 620 children, as well as infrastructure projects for shoreline reinforcement and capital repairs of coastal protection structures. As for the tourism sector, 6 million people have already visited the Republic of Crimea, a 16% increase compared to last year. From the standpoint of contributions to the consolidated budget, we've already seen, by the end of the tourist season, an increase of 2 billion rubles compared to last year, approximately 2.2 billion rubles. Altogether, this contributes to the growth of small and medium-sized businesses. The share of funds coming from SMEs in the regional product now stands at 35%, which is also significant. We currently have 284,000 registered small and medium-sized enterprises, compared to only 82,000 in 2016. The free economic zone regime has, of course, played a major role in this. We have 1,180 registered agents in the free economic zone, with a total investment volume exceeding 280 billion rubles. More than 12,000 jobs have been created under these projects alone, all thanks to your support. In terms of construction, around 1,250,000 square meters were built in 2024, and we expect to reach similar levels this year. While we lag slightly behind the national average, our per capita housing availability is 21 square meters per person, compared to 29.4 on average across Russia. But we are catching up. Crimea started from zero, and thanks to these programs supported by you, we've made progress across all areas. A large number of projects are being implemented under your directives. I want to thank the Moscow government and Sergey Semyonovich Sobyanin for their assistance. Over these years, the Moscow government has allocated 53 billion rubles to Crimea. Sergey Semyonovich also decided to allocate an additional 3 billion rubles over the next 3 years. These funds will go toward healthcare facilities, courtyards, public spaces, and public transport renewal. All of this also helps provide support measures for participants in the Special Military Operation, SMO. Currently, 48% of roads meet standard conditions. As for the roads, as Anton Gerasimov also reported to you earlier, everyone who visits Crimea after not being here for 5 or 10 years sees a colossal difference. At night, it's often hard to recognize the terrain. That's how drastically things have changed. Those who haven't been here in a decade can't even recognize the place anymore. The changes are immense. We plan to reach 60% of roads in standard condition by 2030. Now we are focusing primarily on municipal road networks. The main highways have already been connected, thanks to your decision. The Jankoy Highway is being repaired. It has been transferred to federal ownership under Rosavtodor, and repairs have already begun. This is the main highway connecting us to the historical regions that rejoined in 2022. This all helps ensure that participants in the SMO are fully provided with all support measures. There are 28 regional support measures in total. I can say that helping SMO participants is my personal duty. I personally mentor 2 heroes of Russia. Within our regional program, Heroes of Crimea, part of the federal Time of Heroes initiative, we received more than 900 applications for the competition, and 57 winners were selected by the Public Council. Each of them is now personally assigned to deputy prime ministers, ministers, and heads of municipalities. Each hero, each soldier who returned from the front, is under direct personal supervision, as they deserve full respect. You were right to say they are the elite of the country, and your directives in this area are being fully implemented. All appeals from SMO participants are being reviewed. Regarding schools, we are catching up with the government's program. Around 21,000 students currently study in the second shift. We have already planned the construction of 6 new schools by 2030. For infrastructure projects, we are implementing several with the help of more than 7 billion rubles in infrastructure budget loans, allocated by the Russian government on your order. Thanks to this, construction projects are progressing, which explains why our construction volume grows every year. In agriculture, we are addressing the water shortage through various measures. By your directive, 2 new reservoirs in Volozhka and Yalta have been approved to supply resort towns. 22 billion rubles have been allocated by the government under your order. These projects will be completed within 2 years, fully resolving the problem.
Are you building schools according to our nationwide standards now?
Yes, all the latest schools already meet those standards. When people visit, even I'm impressed. For example, in Ismail Bey, in Evpatoria, we opened a school for 480 students on September 1st this year. People are amazed, truly delighted. These are ultra-modern schools, the kind we didn't even have in Soviet times, so progress is being made. We are also developing a project together with German Uskorich to build a School of the 21st Century campus in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. Dmitry Nikolaevich Chernyshenko is overseeing the situation, and Marat Kusnulin's team at the Federal Target Program Center is helping with implementation. We are one united team moving forward together. So Crimea is with you, Crimea stands for you, and we will not let you down. We are ready for any situation and for development. Of course, not everything always works out perfectly. There are still some pressing issues, and we'll talk about them now. Thank you.